Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be breaking down the steps I took to get from this sketch to this final rendering. It's all about the sketch. If the sketch is no good, you shouldn't expect the end result, in our case, a color rendering, to be any good. I did a few rounds of overlays, which is actually pretty easy to do in Photoshop, simply by creating a new layer, lowering the opacity of the previous layer, and sketching right over top of the old sketch. Sometimes it's to clean up the sketch, and other times it's to change the design altogether. Once I'm happy with the sketch, I'll create a solid color blocking of the sketch that will help me color inside the lines. From there, I'll treat this next step like a value painting, painting in light and dark values according to what I see the design of the car doing. Next, in order to ground the vehicle and to bring it one step closer to a realistic image, I'll bring in some wheels. Don't underestimate the power of wheels. Once I have them placed in perspective, they are a 3-for-1 freebie. By simply making a copy of the wheels, making them black and enlarging them a little bit, I have the tires. I do that again, and now I have the outer edge of the wheel wells, or what we call wheel flats. This really starts to anchor the rendering. I'll lasso tool out the parts of the car that will be a color other than the body color. Areas like the glass greenhouse, any air intakes, carbon fiber bits, headlamps, etc. Using the hue saturation function, I'll darken them till they're just about black. These areas I won't have to worry about for just a little while. Next, I'll lasso tool in the cast shadow of the car onto the ground. This stops the car from floating and really grounds the rendering. In order to increase the level of realism, I'll lasso tool out the interior and make it a lighter color since light will be passing through the glass. At this point, the sketch is barely visible, so to help me stay true to the design intent of my sketch, I'll make a copy of it and throw it up above. The foundation is now set, and the rest of the way home comes down to the details. The small surface changes all need their own value to let the viewer know that it's doing something different from the rest of the surfaces around them. You do that enough times and you'll have the sculptural form of a car. To do this as neatly as possible, I'll use a combination of the lasso tool and the pen tool. The pen tool is much more precise than the lasso tool, but it takes a little more time to make the selection. Oftentimes you'll see that the result is worth the effort. The home stretch is the extra mile you travel to really dial in the details. Edge thicknesses are painted in, reflections are lassoed out, highlights are applied, and details like logos, wire mesh indications are incorporated. It's easy to get lost in this step, and it's hard to know how much is enough. Of course, the icing on the cake is signing and dating your work. It's a great way to mark this piece as a place in time so you can evaluate how far you've come. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.